of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been.
The hell's even the Steelers quarterback this year? Pickett, 81 speed. All right.
Down to a knee at the 25.
All right. Moving on.
And here's Pickett to put it in the air off the bat. He's got this to Pickens. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. First and 10, here's Pickett. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Pickett. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
It's not my night.
Harris from 17 yards out. And the Steelers put the night's first points on the board as they take
Easy was that. Their defense is so fucking atrocious. I don't know if I can play with this team anymore. Defense is so awful.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Back-to-back runs.
See, I need a defense like that, dude.
For minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Actually has a defensive line.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Then the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. To the air on first down with Pickett. Pushes him over. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Pickett buying time to his left. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays.
Insane.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Pickett flushed out right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run with Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Pickett. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Come on, Perryman. Take it, buddy.
He's at the 50. The 30.
Come on, man. I need this.
10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, that's going to change the course of things. They had a good drive work and a chance to really open things up here in the first quarter. Instead, the defense, they got exactly what they needed.
Yeah, they certainly did, because making that type of a play gives them confidence moving forward and maybe makes them a little more reticent on the offensive side of the ball.
Because if the touchdown had gone the other way, this thing could have started to get ugly early. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After the pick 6, here's Pickett to try again. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Complete. It's Johnson.
What?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Pickett finding Johnson there. 1st down, Steelers.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Pickett. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pickett now from the gun here. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. He's going to take another shot here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a short gain down to about the 33. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the
touchdown. Tyron Johnson, 32 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a good return is going to be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And they'll get it up just
fucking way, dude.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Eluding the pressure right. He gets it complete to Harris. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They run for it with Harris. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Pickett to throw on first down. Being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Pickett throwing again on 2nd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. He gets this one to Johnson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Dialing up another pass here, Pickett. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for him.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. Boswell's kick is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
This is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
60-yarder like it's nothing.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is going to
Great
lose
blocking,
yardage here.
guys.
Officially,
Really
it's a
stellar
1-yard
blocking.
loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr. And he's caught downfield. It's Waller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached. Being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Foster Moreau, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Harris starts the drive on the ground, and he powers his way up past the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Pickett. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Straight ahead running. Here's McFarland. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Pickett. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
he lost the football.
Wow.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw completes a Freiermuth. And in for the Steelers' touchdown. Kenny Pickett fighting Pat Freiermuth. And the Steelers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Pickett will try to throw for this. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. He's at the 50. 30.
First time I've ever returned a 2-point conversion. Holy shit.
It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Jacobs going to try the middle, and he slips up past the 45 before.
Ball game, bitch.